tournament. We are coming up here. JDV, Pokepen. Pokepen showing, he said, I asked him today, what's the flavor of the day?
Yeah, I asked him the same.
It's a Game & Watch counter pick and maybe a little Daisy. Honestly, I ain't seen none of that. I think Sephiroth do the most work.
And I am here for it. I love that Sephiroth. Sephiroth is such a beautiful character movement-wise, and it's always great when you have someone like Pokepen who's got such great fundamentals to use those B reverses and those little wave landing things that he can do. Really satisfying gameplay to watch.
Yeah, and he sets a tone so early, too, by just immediately making you just cautious of every kind of, movement he does make. In terms of his application with the character is really unmatched, because I watched him fight Age 4, and in my mind, I'm thinking, that rat is going to step over him, right? But no, it didn't end that way. The way he's able just to kind of, press back against a character like that, Sephiroth is by far, I think, his best character. Next to it is Rob. So I think those, like we said earlier, probably the two characters I would love to see Pokepen stick with.
Yeah, I was talking to him about his Rob earlier to see if he was going to play it today, and it seemed like he wasn't super feeling it.
If you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it, but we are feeling this Sephiroth here going on to PS2.
Oh, it's going to be a good set. Immediately, exactly what you expect to see. JDV runs to the corner, and Pokepen goes in for the zone break. It worked out, though. And we already got the curse on. Oh, the apple combos. I love that from JDV. That's a pretty new thing, those apple combos off the platform. Man, you love to see the tech come out, especially when you're in this deep in top 8. And so far, you're kind of put Sephiroth at kill percent, too, because right now you're already be fearing the bell, right? Oh, yeah, for sure. And there he goes with it, but the grab from Pokepen, that's another thing. This guy is so good at utilizing those.
Yeah, he plays with a lot of characters that have items, so I think he's no shortage of being able to deal with a lot of projectiles, but he got to still watch out for the hydrant.
It could be you. Oh, that was such a weird interaction. It didn't really do anything, but JDV gets the back throw and now has great control of the stage. Sephiroth pretty light.
Oh, the fireball.
The Earl's Melon?
Oh, there it is!
You're not ready for the Earl's Melon.
We need a counter. We need a counter for the Earl's Melon because JDV is making my man pop off right now.
My man tried to wait that out. You can't. That Earl's Melon, slow, methodical, destructive.
Like the Terminator. It's like, dun-dun-dun.
Terminated its stock, that's for sure.
All right,
nice.
Go the fireball situation. Oh, great timing on the air dodge just to get through that. All right, one more time. Oh, where's Fake Out?
I'm still waiting for this Kamehameha to come out from Pokepen. He always charges 2 and then he lets it rip. I want to see the 1, 2, 3. Remember when Sephiroth came out and for a week everybody was like, yeah, you can't get off the ledge for him. He just blows you up and you die.
Yeah, I mean, now we've seen that players have adapted, right, and are able to kind of just slip through the cracks at Sephiroth. Oh my god, that would have been... I thought we were going to see just a charge down smash there for a second.
Pokepen's back air is looking a little bit off.
A little bit rusty, right?
Yeah, like the heights were a little bit high on those back airs.
It can be difficult, too. You'd be very precise with Sephiroth's aerials to make them kind of count. But
spacing with Sephiroth is pretty tricky.
Ain't nothing tricky about that. That is just a clean kill confirm and return the favor. The Angel platform to kill. You'll love to see it.
That's the day one right there. It still works all this time later.
There are constants in the universe, and that's one of them.
It works once a set, right?
Everybody gets one. Yeah.
Everybody gets one. Best worst grab in the game coming out there and giving Pokepen an opportunity to come back into this neutral.
I love how JDV, whenever he gets, the curse on him, he doesn't care. He just keeps going because he knows the damage he gets right back for it counts a lot more. He's just that confident, right?
It's worth it. And just a little bit of stage positioning as well.
Oh, my God. Finally. The interception not giving him any time to come down. I'm loving the aggression from Pokepen.
Pokepen starting to bring this back. 95%. Okay, starting to get scary, but he could easily steal this game out with a strong hit from Sephiroth. That one wing is online right now. But you know what else?
Ain't no shot he tried to go for that, but I love to see it, JDV.
What a whiff from JDV. That gives Pokepen another lease on life here. The wing's still online. I don't know if it's going to survive this whole stock, but he can definitely do some serious damage in the meantime.
All right. Pokepen is mounting this comeback here. Like you said, Nickel and Diamond is the name of the game. Oh, my God. You actually died off the top. Like I said, even Pokepen's he's like, ain't no way that just happened.
Nobody was ready for that.
But it did. None of us are ready. But Pokepen will take that all day. Good God, Pokepen taking the first game, stealing it even.
I was watching the dot on the top and I was like, why is the dot getting smaller as he comes down?
We just see my man just fly away and it's like, what a world! And he's just gone, man. That was insane. I really did not expect that to kill, but oh my God, that is a combination of DLC privilege and I think just some sus DI, you know?
I don't know. I feel like DLC privilege against a character like Pac-Man is just even the playing field, right? Like, both of these characters have got some sus. I will say, though, Pokepen really good at clutching out those situations. I've seen it time and time again. You give him an inch, and he's going to take several miles.
Yeah, no doubt. And right now we're seeing a good screen control here from Pokepen, trying to keep JDV in the corner. JDV able to kind of just bully his way back in. I think that's what you got to do, too. You have to bulldog your way against Sephiroth with him just kind of poking at you with this long measuring stick that is fair, right?
I really like how in that, as you mentioned, that bullying situation, JDV recognized that Pokepen just had absolute ledge control, and so he just jumped off the stage and recovered a second time.
Yeah, just kind of reset the situation.
It's not worth it. And he can get away with it with this character because even Pokepen, with how good he is only able to very intermittently do significant damage with these ledge traps. And sometimes JDV answers back just like that in the Galaga, but he whiffs again. That's the second big whiff on a Galaga follow-up this set. Yeah, you cannot outspace that fair.
Yeah, hit him with the stick, okay? Let's see if we can get this edge guard up mounted. And the dare. Nice
Great
tech and the retaliation.
Beautiful stuff from JDV. It's amazing that he is still alive.
He's the only player I think I've seen that living that has done that.
Oh, that was a little bit suspicious from Pokepen. Okay, instant buffer from JDV, saving him from a grab situation there. Good down B from Pokepen. Rarely see that coming out. See, that's what I'm talking about. I want to see the Kamehameha in that situation. I feel like that was the time. Because JDV is really stally on his recovery.
Just to kind of throw off the rhythm, right? I think that'll be something he might pull out later when it mostly matters, but he's trying to finish off this first stock. JDV is so good at living. I got to say, 178?
Yeah, and Sephiroth he has a lot of safe kill pokes. So, really good stuff from JDV. So many parries coming out as well. Jerry forcing him low, but JDV was not in the situation to punish there. But finally, the reverse up air, such a safe option from Pokepen. Another thing we were talking about earlier, how difficult Pokepen's moves are to use in neutral, those aerials. That landing up air hitbox is really precise, but it's so good when you get it right.
And then, yeah, once you start establishing that, you can rotate and just not go for it because JDV might expect it. And so it's a good way to condition. He has these length that you can just condition with those kind of type of aerials.
JDV just got out of a really scary situation there with that triple curse. If he had gotten hit by that full combo, Pokepen would have had a clean follow-up.
Right, oh my God, you got to watch out for that nair. That nair is such a good way to just to kind of catch you off guard. Okay, we're keep it calm. No sudden movements. Right?
That is the player knowledge right there. JDV does that all the time. He runs at your shield for like 5 seconds and eventually throws the bell because so many people get scared and drop the shield.
Yeah, and honestly, it throws out people that are just
great
really
counter.
Antsy. Yep, all right. Yep.
That's the mix-up from Pokepen, the set play. He hasn't been using it, but he needs it now, so he brought it out when it mattered.
Yeah, we've been seeing such great like matchup knowledge between these two in terms of just kind of able to avoid a lot of their kind of like setups and whatnot. But eventually, you do get edge guarded. No
interaction there
through the fireball.
Yo, this man's DLC right now. What was that?
I mean, with stuff like that, I believe it.
Are we sure he didn't pay an extra $5.99 to Sakurai?
Yeah, Sakurai said, we got DLC early in this game. Don't worry about it.
You know who else got
Pac-Man.
DLC? Sephiroth here with the Galaga combos.
Hey, yeah, we're mounted to a very close game here. Watch out for the ledge situation. Tap the shield just a little bit. Now you got to watch out for the shield poke situation.
I love the movement there from Pokepen. Going for the partial, like the dash movement there, just to get a little bit of a boost through that neutral area.
Okay, and these back airs are starting to get a little more clean, right?
Yeah.
Especially when it matters at a time like this. Close out stock.
There we go. Let's go. Kamehameha!
You cannot escape.
Not a chance.
Oh, my God. My man charged up all the MP. He said, there is no more turns.
Pokepen saw exactly what I was talking about earlier in the set, where JDV a lot of times gets into those situations where he just kind of autopilot stalls off the ledge. Because that's like the mix-up that these characters tended to have, like Pac-Man or, say, Sora, you know, characters that float around a lot off stage. They like to use those mix-up options a lot and just float around off stage to try to make you throw stuff out. But if you do it consistently, then the person on stage just gets all sorts of time to set up those ledge traps.
That's very true. And the same can be said about Pac-Man, too. If you give a zoner too much room, they get time to charge up. So it really is kind of a back-and-forth situation. And I really liked Pokepen is just threatening the dare a lot, like the ledge, too, and it makes other options very much stronger. But we're already off to the next game. 81% already on Pokepen here. And this is the aggressive JDV, right?
Yeah, this is very...
Oh, my God. Thinking of aggression.
9%.
Just get it out of here, man. Get the first stock out of here.
I'm still reeling
Next
from the
one,
end
brother.
of the last game, and JDV's like, nah, all eyes on me right now. You want to hold forward? All right, I'll do that too.
Oh, my God. Absolutely hold for it. And you cannot dodge this Pac-Man.
They're talking about don't dodge right now. It looks like can't dodge at the moment. Okay, more aggression. Pokepen finally getting a parry on one of those nairs. That's the thing. If you can get in against a character like Sephiroth, he can get really stuck.
Yeah, he kind of just falls apart, right? His defense isn't like the best here, and especially when I think we saw earlier, Pokepen is starting to use some parries, right? Kind of counterbalance this aggression.
Yeah.
So it's a battle of rhythm, right? Like who can throw off each other? Okay, and the back air.
JDV does not need rhythm with that one, but staying alive in time to get that one wing, which makes a huge difference for Pokepen right now. A lot of times I see people saying like the Sephiroth game plan is just survive until you get wing, and then it's your turn to play.
Imagine if you can kill before that.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine,
What
right?
Pokepen has been doing. It's kind of like the little brother saying, "It's mom said it's my turn on the Xbox." That's when you get wing.
That's when you get the power up. Okay, a cherry just kind of intercepting here. We're seeing a lot more of these air-to-air situations that JDV is just winning.
What awareness from JDV recognizing what happened with the hydrant interfering there and the Earl.
Oh my God! 3 for 3. There we are. Another one. Chalk it up.
Doesn't miss. Earl's Melon is broken.
And with that, we already have great momentum going into next stock. We haven't seen anything been taken off of JDV, and he continues to live at 152. Pokepen already at 91%. This is looking grave.
What incredible adaptation from JDV. Pokepen dashing backwards over and over right now. Something you'd expect to see against like a hold forward character like Roy or Fox. He just cannot get his openings.
Honestly, there's not much light at this tunnel for this game. I feel like we're just kind of have to mulligan and go the next one.
Yeah, this is okay. GG, go next.
Yeah, absolutely. We're you can try. If Pokemon can actually do this, he's a god.
Pokepen will never give up, but this is a /FF if I've ever seen one.
209 on
Oh, the
this
Earl
character.
Melon again, just floating across the stop. Just menacingly reminding
Oh,
Pokepen.
finally. The Nair just finally taking a stock here. If Pokemon can actually do this, then he absolutely 100% deserves it because this is quite the comeback you need to do.
If anybody can do this, though, it's Pokepen.
100%.
And maybe like MK Leo, but only those two.
He's kind of the MK Leo for us.
Yeah. I mean, kind of like MK Leo, he just plays whoever he wants and wins.
Ooh, true! All right. Oh, trying to bank it all. I think, honestly, Ash is just hoping for a miracle at this point. Bank on a couple reads and maybe steal a stock.
One thing is he does... Oh, the Earl!
Earl's Melon said, snap your fingers.
Let's go!
Do the dance. I don't care. The Earl's Melon. Get that shit out of here.
Earl's Melon, the MVP today. See, I should be JDV's coach. I've been saying this for months, that he needs to use Earl's Melon more, and here you go. It just works.
It definitely does work, especially in such crazy interactions, right? We've seen so many like comical interactions, very Looney Tunes-esque, but it's all a meta to JDV coming out on top.
I think people, they're not used to that move being used, because like Pac-Man's rarely used the Earl's Melon. And people forget just how strong it is. So the way interactions between moves work in this game, like what trades, what beats out other things, is based on the damage most of the time of the move. Like there's transcendent hitboxes and such, but generally it's damage-based. So it just keeps breaking through all these hitboxes that people throw out because they think it's going to act like orange or something.
Speaking of damage, though, there's been nothing on JDV at the start here. We're seeing the coffins come out. 1-1-1 on Pokepen here.
Okay, finally a combo. Again, as soon as that wing comes out, give him Pokepen the extra movement. But this is looking
But for how
scary.
long, right?
Yeah, exactly. That meter system, if he gets a kill, it may take it away from him.
Oh, my God. Hold it like you mean it. You're going to get tossed for that one. This gives time for JDV just to set up and get the bell. Very cautious about it, though.
I like that nair from Pokepen. or fair rather, forcing JDV off him just a little bit so that he can get back to ledge safely. But he doesn't need it. The back air from JDV, he's so in control right now.
Yeah, he's able to pull the trigger at the exact time where he knows Pokemon's going to jump, right?
Yeah. Ooh, another down air coming out from Pokepen. We've been seeing a lot of that tonight. Down airs through the platforms, just that little matchup check that people forget about how big that sword is. Clearly they haven't played Final Fantasy.
you said it just like, well, like somebody hasn't played Final Fantasy.
I'm just saying, JDV looking a little young to remember that cutscene right now.
Hey, man, he's playing one of the most retro characters right now. Oh, my God. He's like, well, you haven't played Pac-Man.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. Okay, we'll get JDV on the remake. Then he'll remember.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, what's the Pac-Man remake, though?
Yo, that Pac-Man world.
That's true.
Out.
It did happen. You're right.
Well, I had that game growing up. It was wild.
Okay, well, we are looking pretty competitive here so far. Up smash not going to kill quite yet. I wonder if he can charge a little bit more, but
Pokepen's bringing this back. Now he's the one holding forward.
Especially with that wing, right?
This is the most aggressive I've ever seen this matchup be.
I think you have to at this point. Otherwise, Pokepen can seal us out. Good God, what a reaction!
Down smash!
What a reaction on the down smash. That is the young kid reactions right there.
Ooh, the Galaga really helping JDV there, but the down smash, or the down air rather, coming out again. Not enough, though. Great pressure from Pokepen, forcing the air dodge, playing around the world with these ledges, and the F-tilt, bringing this back to even.
All right. Honestly, Pokepen can make it up right here. We can close this out right now, or JDV can mount an incredible comeback. And honestly, the way he's playing, I think we got more games than us.
Oh, yeah.
I think we got more games than us.
87%. This is cooking right now. Wing is online.
What was he cooking? He's got the bell? That's what, oh, okay. My God, Pokepen. Pull the trigger right in time.
So many times here, Pokepen has tried to grab ledge and force JDV in a bad situation. And JDV knows exactly when to buffer those get-ups.
Grab the ledge just in time just to negate the curse.
Like, I feel like JDV is just reacting to Pokepen's ledge pressure.
Yo, I thought he was going to combo off that. I thought he was going to be that man.
The up air coming out. JDV still alive. Only 76%. But scary at the ledge.
So scary, yep. And just the hilt of the F-tilt coming right back.
Both of them stuck at the ledge here. They are swinging right now.
It could be anybody.
That Apple looking real scary. Is he going to go for something angular or is he going to charge? Okay, just goes for the charge.
Yeah, he's giving him time. Why not?
Interesting play on that bell from JDV. Kind of surprised to see him throw that out there. And the back air.
Yes, it is. The back air does find the mark and does take it over JDV. Pokepen will not give any more games to him.
He brought it back. He's using that wing so well. We're seeing that Sephiroth game plan coming out where it's so hard to play that movement-heavy style play that Pokepen likes to do without the wing, and as soon as it comes back, he just turns it right on.
Yeah, it's really just an incredible buff to the character, and it's a comeback factor for a reason, and Pokepen using it to full force here. Oh, my God. Yeah, honestly, in my heart, I thought JDV was going to get some more games out of us, but Pokepen proved us wrong like a good player should, right?
Yeah, that's the second time Pokepen has brought back a really bad-looking situation in a set. Really great stuff for him. He has great mental fortitude, never gives up on a game. He's not one of those guys that goes like, okay, I'll just get some information here and then I'll
play the long con, right? Like, no, I want this
like,
now.
I want, this is my game.
This is my game. All these games are mine, potentially, if I can make it happen. And honestly, Pokepen, this is what he's known for. This is what he's known is to keep, really, like you said, never giving up and persevering.
Even the game where he almost got 3-stucked, he brought it back. He didn't win, but it was real close.
And not many people can be in that percentile.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, be in that percentile to make those kind of comebacks and still win them.
Especially against JDV, of all people, that wall that is just so hard to come back against because he will nickel and dime you and run away and not care.
Yeah, and, well, JDV goes down to losers here, which I guarantee it, the way those two have been playing, I wouldn't be surprised if we see that as grands. But we have a little more action come up here. Let's look at the losers bracket. We do have, I believe, H4 versus who was the winner? Who was the winner of Seesaw and JoJo? It was JoJo. Yeah, JoJo. H4 and JoJo. Oh, they're playing it right now. Oh, sorry to tease you guys.
Yeah. But, well.
It's okay. But whoever wins that gets to fight Embo and losers semifinals. We have to keep this moving, so definitely understand. Appreciate you guys being patient with us, but we definitely had some good Smash Ultimate action coming out here at Don't Dodge, located. Get some ads. Yeah, don't dodge, guys. Check out some ads.